my profile picture to see what it is?
Sure.
Yeah, is it still chat or is it
It is on my screen because I haven't logged out.
okay?
Which actually, thank you for the reminder. Let's go ahead and turn chat off before we start streaming.
Hello.
Game chat, not chat. Sorry.
Yeah.
I kind of slurred that.
No, I know. So it does. It is still the Chad emote, right?
Yeah, that's what I saw. Anyone that was logged on before you switched it will still see that.
Okay.
Good, the trees haven't regrown.
Are you on Twitch or
YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Trying it out for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks good. If someone wants to go to YouTube and tell me how that looks. It should just be like now live when you go to my channel.
Let me find a new window here.
See, I should have done it like an hour ago. That would have been the real play. It's like as soon as that stuff starts kicking off. That's
Funny enough, it shows that you show up directly on my main window. Like as soon as I launch, I'm following you and it tells me that you're live. Looks good.
Something wrong with that boy.
Yeah, looks fine. You're running at 720p for me.
Oh, now look at this. He's gonna sit here and stream snipe me now. What a man! Look at this guy. As soon as I put the stream up, he knows when I'm looking at him. I don't know if I have a delay.
It's a little delayed. It might not be intentional, but it is. There's a little delay. Maybe about 5 seconds.
It's actually good though. Looks like I might be using too high of a bit rate. Ah, yes, 20 gigs per second is a bit high. Okay, let's turn that down a little bit. Burning Man will be in like, that'll look awful, so I think we're just gonna leave it as is. How does that look, Box? Did that change at all?
Let's double check
Still have
here.
it open?
I paused it, so give me a second.
Just curious if you're getting a lot of like gross pixels and stuff.
Let's see. Not really.
Okay. All right, we'll leave it at 4,500 then.
I was gonna say for it's a little slow. Like I can definitely feel the lag, but
Wow, that's just the base, dude. Like I get 120 away from main, so.
There's obvious pixelation, but like that's just because you're running at 720p.
Okay, hang on.
I would not try to crank it to 1080.
See if that gets a little better here in a minute. I'm just trying out some different settings, so. Still getting that pixelation.
Not as much really anymore. It actually looks pretty good.
Okay. All right, let's keep it at this for a little bit then.
That's actually really good.
I think you need to have a better internet connection probably to watch it, but it also turns into a recording, so.
Yeah, you can also watch it
worth
down
it.
as at a lower bit rate. That's client side. It's always client side.
You put any new turrets up yet? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape for the wipe, honestly. I mean, we'll need to farm a little bit of metal, but... I mean, we could try to sell a couple more rooms. It kind of doesn't make sense this far in, though. Herbal, does that mean you want me to come get stuff? Oh. Where he was just standing there is a turret now, so... It's kind of sad to think we've lost more bases to decay this wipe than raids. Although, I guess we lost 2 farm bases. Yeah, and then 3 buildings at home, so... And we didn't really lose the 3 buildings, so maybe that is a bit of a stretch. Dude, when I swipe past main, the frames just plummet.
I noticed.
It's so bad. Bulin, I think I'm gonna have to pull your comment off of my fucking chat. It is like borderline. Hey, but thanks for commenting. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm sure you're talking about a gun in the game Rust, sir. Oh, he's not even in Discord right now.
What?
There he is.
What? How is that fucking like borderline?
You
what?
used the G word. That's illegal.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
What the fuck he say?
Oh god. Welcome back, Herbal. I am streaming. So treat it like when we
What
recorded that
G-word?
video the other
G-word.
day. Oh, gun. I was
You can't, you can't say really?
Nah, I was kidding.
Oh. I thought you said gay or something.
Again, I am streaming right this moment. That's why
No,
we're
I know,
in this
but
channel.
that's not a slang word.
Yeah, it could probably be used
The
offensively.
F word is just, no. They've said it in movies to say that's the right vernacular.
But there's a sure, but there's a way to say anything offensively. I can call you a paper cup, and if I said it right, it would be offensive.
Right, and you can kill anybody with a teacup if you wanted to.
So what's the plan? You fixed all the damage.
Yeah, I know, right? Maintenance
just-
extraordinaire.
Yeah, we're just gonna spend the next 6 days of our lives doing TCs.
Yeah, well, maybe I should just take the explosives and blow up our own base and then rebuild it.
Chad found out where those are, so you're gonna have to sweep those under the rug somewhere else.
How did Chad find out where they are?
Potentially a mini scouting is, potentially also a customer.
Where's the mini?
Interesting place for them to be though. Like X26 ish, W26. I'm gonna hop up in my little forward tower. I love this tower, dude, so much. I've never been happier with the small towers that we had.
I mean, crow's nests work, dude, because we already have the infrastructure.
Yeah,
I
this
always
ground's
like putting
safe.
them up. It's just there's no reason not to. It's a
No,
little bit of
crow's nests
extra
are-
upkeep, but
They're really especially nice when you have the gates that you can close, right? So when we can just seal the front, if I drop my L9 out, like that's where it's at.
I wish I could put a crow's nest like with a little bit of a
Can you?
better line
Can
of
somebody
sight.
craft a bunch of, or unless you want to find me, I don't know, like 9 or 10 pythons and make some. Well, we probably don't need to make any.
We do have
There's-
pythons.
There's probably pistol ammo in the queue because of last night.
You know, I don't know how many pythons I brought home though. I probably just destroyed them or recycled them.
I'd rather look for them before making them. Let me guess. While you were here, you chose not to get the smart switch.
Of course not. Okay, I am gonna strafe until we get to the back.
Oh, is anybody about a tier 1, by the way?
I can be.
I don't know what it costs.
What part?
Tier 1 building.
Oh. I'll go check in a second. Get the smart switch. And I got it. Let me close this up.
Nah, I gotta wire one more turret. Only 5.
It's pretty wild, dude. This was a great wipe in terms of our land sales, and I don't know if I want to say, like, we definitely dominated militarily. People didn't seem to break on this server like they do on other servers. Like the last week, people usually just totally kind of roll over, but a lot of people on this server were just like still resisting. Stop resisting. Good on
Right.
you.
I actually like that. I like that they don't give up. I think that's admirable. Oh, I see Killstep's still playing. I just messaged him. I told him I hope his cat smothers him in his sleep until he's asphyxiated and passes away.
Hi. Might be a bit much. There's that heli again. Nice, there's actually a significant delay. On the stream, like, so they're not gonna be able to catch me coming up on a corner or something.
Mr. Potato Head is dead, whoever the fuck that is.
Chad.
Really?
He said some big scary men are chasing him down right now, so he's gotta hide.
Apparently he's been up north terrorizing.
Yeah.
I tell you one thing though, when a solo is picking on a group and the group gets angry at the solo, that's a pathetic group. The group should never lose to a solo.
Well, the problem is it's like kind of asymmetrical, right? So if there's like a solo versus 40 people, then the
Well, if the
any
solo is
single
just being like,
victory
I'm
that
not
the
talking
solo
about the
gets-
grubs that come here. I'm talking like you're out in a monument or you're roaming, and a solo dumpsters on your group.
I mean,
you should just uninstall.
people make plays though. That's the thing about like gun games, right? Is if you don't know how to actually like trade and move correctly and like have map awareness for your team and proper covering and stuff.
That's the thing. It's map awareness. There's just overall
95% of people
communication.
don't play like that. I don't.
Guerrilla
Like,
warfare, really?
this is hard. There's a lot to
prefer
it.
guerrilla warfare, dude. Like, be a bush Wookie. Just like the turret, become one with the bush.
I was gonna name one of my YouTube videos like that, but I was like, you know what? He's the one that taught it to me. I should Google it before I make it my YouTube video. And I was pleasantly surprised that it's just gaming lingo. There's no negative past connotation to that.
There's nothing bad about it.
It just means a player who hides in a bush in the corner of the map, apparently.
Yep. That's what Sir Winter does all the time. He bush Wookiees people. He even makes fun of himself when he's doing his streams, how he like becomes one with the nature and fucking kills people. I'm in my element. I'm in a bush.
Dude, there really should be ghillie suits in Rust, though.
God, that'd be fucking terrifying.
Oh, what with people with the ghillie suits that just come out of the bush and just like, oh my god.
No, but then we just have a couple planter boxes like spread out across the base with some plants growing in it, and then just the dude in a ghillie suit ducked down in it. Like,
Oh, dude, if you can go prone in this game, I'd nut. Prone with an M2.
dude, I think we're yeah. I mean, I know I keep saying it and coming back to it, but like, are we done with like the build? Like, it's just general maintenance now.
I haven't built anything in days. I've been repairing shit.
Yeah.
So people can't seem to follow upkeep protocols. I can't check everything. Honestly, what's hurting us is the fact that the electricians got lazy and didn't get the fucking monitors on the TCs.
I think it was
I've
just
never
it was a new
that.
system that nobody's ever set them up before. So I mean,
Yeah.
Vox, if you want to go do that for the 7 on core, that'd be awesome.
I thought they're already there.
Some of them are, but they don't work.
Yeah, I don't know if they're wired.
You know what one works? The one that is never going to ever decay. For me, The Office. I either log out in the shop or The Office. Those are never going to decay. Honestly, anything that's got 2 days won't decay either because I don't not touch a TC in 2 days. It's the ones that have just over a day that we seem to be losing.
Yeah. It's the ones that can do like 36 hours and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So, because that's what the boat base was. It was over a day, but not quite 2 days. And to be honest, the boat base was hardly used this wipe.
I know, yeah.
I think we shouldn't even do one anymore.
Considering that the sky is where it needs to all
Well,
go.
Exactly.
You know, I think part of the problem is because the garage didn't get used very much either. I think the problem is we're like too formal with them. So the garage base and the boat base should really just be something that even the PvP team can throw down, or just whoever throws it down wherever they want it. And then if we have to decay it, we decay it later. But like,
they did that.
if
they
we had
put
just-
a fucking
I
garage
know,
in
but
the
if-
wrong
if-
spot and had it decay it.
no, but if we had just left that there, I think they would have used it all the time, and it would have been more fun for them to play out of main. So like, yeah, it
No.
doesn't match our build, but I'm just saying like, we
Still
need
would
to
have bitched about the frag. The
no, but it's
frame
like a
rate
convenience path.
and
Like,
left.
why would you make a highway on a path that nobody's ever taking anyway? Like, you don't. It's a
Right.
waste of money.
I mean, our location was good. It could have been better. Like, I actually still think that if we would have built further to the right, we would have been better off.
Dude, or even
Shit,
just
I
like,
wanted.
We
well,
should have probably
R22
built.
wouldn't have worked.
We should have probably built over an X26, the other river.
I wanted the fucking island. The island would have been fun.
What island? What, where Rigby built?
N25, yeah. It's got a direct land path. Fucking, you can put the shop up on the hill.
Dude, that would have been horrible.
Dude,
If
to
somebody
wall
put a
that
tower
off-
on M25, they just shut us off completely.
Yeah.
We looked at that, but it's just too secluded. Like, we need access to resources and stuff.
That's true.
This was fine because the power plant being right here and the river. Fresh water source, even though we didn't really utilize it. But the food was right here. A massive peninsula to take over that no one was going to fuck. South of Excavator, who really fucked with us? Nobody. Anyone that built near got fucking pooped on.
It helps. It helps the fact that the reason Poob was right though, not building directly on spawn. When somebody says, "Oh, I just spawned here. What is this place?" You know, that kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's that you can't pull that bullshit.
It helped us
anymore.
identify so many scumbags because there were so many less walk-ins. So when people just immediately walked back in with the same character model and a different name, and it's like, okay, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
sure.
you're right. It made it so much easier to identify whose skull needs to get cracked real quick. But the same thing, it's like, I don't think even if we built on a spawn on this server, we would have seen much more traffic. I think we would have seen more trolls.
The traffic was fine. I mean, Vox, we could have pushed even harder with sales, and we didn't, and we still broke record.
Yeah, we kind of like limped out at the end there.
So July might break 4 million.
Oh, easy. I mean, shit. We still have we still could possibly break 1 million. You know, this way, or another 1 million this way.
I'm gonna be pushing a mansion like on day 5. Like, you guys need to save up, and next week I'll build you a fucking mansion. What?
I do miss the implementation of the tier 4, like the old school tier 4, where they got access to one of the TC triangles.
No.
Dude, that's awful.
Horrible. That was a terrible idea.
Did it really ever backfire for us?
It was more profitable than it was trouble, but these versions of the tier 4s are so much better.
Also, you now have to implement the fact that TC Priv gives you your turret access. You can't give people turrets or TCs.
Well, you put the switch away from them.
No, they could just pick them up. What?
That's true. You're right.
Yeah, no, TC access is a terrible idea unless you're an employee. Like, if you have one TC, you should have master code. See a naked squirreling around down there. Let's see who that is.
Gotta crack his brain. That's actually, speaking of that, they haven't said anything else about drone implementation being controlled, but for next wipe.
Yeah, I'd be like, if it's in by July, that'd be sick.
I hope so. I mean, they haven't said anything about it, but
they'll probably be just drop here. Oh, here it is, guys.
I wouldn't mind it coming in next wipe, because I mean, I think it's already ready. It's just a matter of.
Box, did you go fix yourself on the boat base?
No, I never even go that side of the base.
Oh, doesn't matter. You should have every turret. You're a defender.
I mean, I'll probably pick it up later, but like, I've never gone to that side of the base, period.
There's got to be an employee here right now. Probably Josh.
What?
Does Josh have the pie skin? No, Josh isn't online.
Josh
isn't online.
Who are you looking at?
There was a naked out here.
In front of the shop, or what?
Yeah. Dude, did I just, like, miss him? I saw the door, like, someone did the door knocker thing, and then I hear them. Where is he? There he is.
You okay? Not losing your mind?
Oh, it's Bud. Hey, what's up, Bud?
Who is it?
Hey, you know, if you hit level 100 in Chippy, and then you die to the monster in Chippy, I'll give you an AK. You guys gotta let me know if he's typing in game chat. I have it off.
Nobody said anything really in chat, really. He said, "Poob, this is cool, man."
What was it?
Poob, this is cool, man.
Oh.
I don't know when he said it. I don't have. There's no timestamps on these. I think that was the
Pop, though.
isn't it? Yeah, that's all he said.
Good luck out there, sir.
I don't know when he said it. That was the thing.
Nah, he's just at the shop.
Why isn't there a timestamp option?
I'll put pythons in the fucking turrets. Maybe I'll just put fucking bolties.
I'll tell you another thing that we did the best we've ever done this wipe, and that is the neon signs. I know they're new, but man, if that shop front isn't amazing.
You're very welcome, Poob.
Yeah, I regret not buying those.
I think a lot of people do. They're going down. They're going down in price, though.
They're gonna fluctuate constantly.
Yeah. Blackout.
Well,
Thompson
unless if they re-release them, then they're gonna tank.
Blackout Thompson, by the way, isn't still profitable. Isn't profitable yet, I should say.
It's okay. I'm just gonna sit on it.
Yeah.
I sat on the fucking blackout gear for a long time.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
You know what, see what fucking Villy did?
Yeah, I already heard. He's got a Glory AK, Blackout Plate Carrier, and all that
Fucking
stuff
I
now.
want to throw up. I love that alien red fucking AK.
He's still got two of them.
Good with the goddamn gun.
Yeah, he's still got 2 of the alien reds. He's got glory, blackout plate carrier, and I don't think that's all he got.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You didn't add any more turrets out in the tier 4 area, did you? Marble?
Just 5.
Okay.
Why would I add more? There's only one building here to protect. It's got turrets on it on its own. He gets fucking raided. He gets raided. It's cheese. He's got to deal with it.
Doubt it will, honestly, at this point. There's 2 people in there anyway, right?
Hello.
Cheese? He's got like 4 people living in his fucking place.
Somebody said hello. Yes, hello.
I has a question.
Sure, man. What kind of question you got?
Down there it has 400 metal ore for a, 4,000 metal ore for a, AK, but I only have frags. Am I able to give you that instead?
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Oh, hey, Vox.
What's up, Plague? Yeah, here, let me go grab an AK for you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make more pythons. I'm just gonna swap out some for fucking bolties.
The amount of M39s we have laying around can fill those turrets.
That's true.
Oh no, I found some pythons, but also, if I upgrade a couple of the ones that have pythons to fucking bolties with instant rounds.
I think in the last week for a flex, we could just do, what's it called? We could do AK turrets.
Right. Then we gotta craft the ammo. We don't have that much 5.5.
That's true, but we also don't need the.
We have 2.5 rows of fucking instant 5.5. I could just put a couple bolty turrets up with it in it. See, no one's done any farming today because there's hardly any metal.
I thought there was a ton of metal.
Only 2.5 boxes left.
I got what's it called? 2 people at the shop right now. Bud and Sora with an Asian symbol at the end of his name.
What are they doing? Just looking around.
Well, Sora's on the chipping machine now, but and Bud's right next to him.
I think Bud's gonna be okay. I haven't heard of Sora before, so just keep an eye on him.
Yep, been doing that.
What a wipe. Where do you think we're gonna do Burning Man? What's that?
Sunday?
No, where?
Probably U-25, that water right there, right? I'll be right back. I think you just back.
You good? Shoot over the Anvil Rock. That would be quite the feat.
We need to do it somewhere where there's no water to stop to not stop the fire from burning the base of it. Or maybe that's what you want to do, is stop the burning of the base of it, so that the fire only burns.
Well, the issue is like the peacekeepers, right? We can't have customers participate if we do it in this courtyard. This is a great courtyard for it. I think it's one of the better ones we've ever had, but we can just kind of, we'll weigh all our options when it comes up. It's so funny, everybody just immediately backs off once I log in, or like once Mirror will log in. But man, they just terrorize the customers. Kind of wish there was like a better way to do that. The peacekeepers. Huh?
Do you see what I launched up? Could I empty you in a little bit of it?
What?
Barony?
Oh, Barony. No, I'm good. I'm gonna play Rust until the month is done. That was like always the plan. And I'll do the same thing in July too, but that's gonna be 5 weeks. So that is gonna be significantly more. And then there was peace across the land for 1 week.
Poob, look by the tier 4 entrance. Those nakeds are there.
I guess I'll go give him my speech, why not?
Here they come.
Bud wouldn't do me dirty, would he? They don't have sashes. Hey, what's
My
going on, man?
phone's dead, so
Welcome to the
I don't have
PnP
access to
Tavern.
the thing,
Hey man,
but I got eyes on you.
it's pretty fresh, man. It's pretty fresh. I'm just looking around.
Yeah, you're welcome to. Got apartments for sale over there, and everything a growing boy needs in the vending machine. Casino isn't super active right now, but that does run during the day.
Alright, man. Sounds good.
Enjoy yourselves, guys. Yeah, we're fine. Chat, all your key clicks are coming through. And like the background noise.
Yeah, like his what's it called? News
Oh no,
network.
that's bullying. What am I saying?
They just nod at you or something, or what they do?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bullen, your background noise is coming in. I don't hear anything now.
Oh yeah, and if you get to level 100 in Chippy, I'll give you an AK. But your high score has to get recorded, so you gotta make sure to like die
Has
to the
anyone ever
monster.
done it?
I think I heard him ask, has anyone ever done it?
Did you say, has anyone ever done it? Yeah, you can check the high scores. There's
Yeah.
some wild ones on there. Somebody got like a 150 this wipe. It's so funny you can look over someone's shoulder in this game. I have faith in you, sir.
Put the AK in.
I don't have an AK.
Put the L9 in.
No. Hey, and actually, all the apartments are 20% off because we're getting close to the end of wipe. And if we're actually out of, maybe we do have one tier 1 apartment. We might have a single tier 1 apartment right now. But if we don't have tier 1s, then you can finance a tier 2, where you only pay half up front and pay the other half within 24 hours. What a deal! Check out these deals and more at pipeandpoob.org. I was never categorized as playing Rust. Look at that. I guess I could have played Barony, but not anymore. Should we try to sell some rooms? Got like 2.5 hours before I gotta go to bed, so.
Yo, come here for a second. Come here, man.
Who?
Come here. Hey.
Are you talking to me or him?
Yeah, you. Come here.
What do you? What's up?
Come outside.
Why?
Just come outside, man. Just come outside.
I've been playing this game for a minute.
What do you mean?
It's on my first day in Rust.
What do you mean? What do you think's gonna happen?
Why would you like me to come outside?
Just so I can see your fit.
Oh, it's just I see. I thought you meant like all the way outside of the courtyard.
No, no, no. Who is
There
it?
you go. Does that make you more comfortable? Is that the face-to-face customer experience that you wanted?
Isn't that just pay like a lot of money?
It was more when I bought it, and it dropped quite a bit actually.
What about this guy? What is that face mask? That looks fresh.
It's pretty new. It's the Year of the Bull, right? In Chinese culture. I hope I'm not getting that wrong.
Dang, boy.
Are you new to this server? I feel like I haven't seen your name this way, but
YEET is coming.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I'm new.
Yes. It's brewing.
what?
Thank you.
Dude, he's got a terrible memory. I'm streaming.
What?
I'm streaming.
I'm talking about weed tea. It's legal.
I'm gonna have to get the Narcan.
I have a manager.
Your Narcan's gonna be dry by the time you win a fight.
I muted her on my side. I don't like what their mouths do when they do the chicken.
I think
Your
they're
mouth is
supposed to
really
say
gross when you do the chicken. Yeah, little teefies. They're just like getting close to me and shit. Ah man, I want to look at the cameras, but all the secret cameras are on there. I don't want to reveal those just yet.
Gee, I wonder why.
Should ask that guy who else he plays with. Wonder how many cars we still have.
I think that's the only thing that doesn't decay in this game is a car.
No, they do.
Hmm.
Like even on a powered lift. Stone high walls do not decay or cost anything. Still doing alright. We got 2 3s and a 4, looks like.
Those haven't decayed. Nobody's touched those.
It should be taking damage, but you're right, I'll check.
The cars.
Good point. They're full. I guess it does actually work.
It's so long as the lift is powered, I believe.
They be upgrading. They be upgrading.
Where did they come from?
What, these kids?
I heard someone yell, "They be upgrading," when I started. Oh, I hear 'em.
Have fun with that, buddy.
No, you're good. I'm not gonna shoot you in here, bud. You're good.
Oh yeah, Poop. Did you see the big base at U20?
Not recently.
It's pretty big.
I'll have to go take a look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to like code raid their base. I'm gonna be like, hey, can I join you guys?
Best of luck, sir.
Sora's account is private.
Like everybody that plays Rust is. It's not particularly suspicious.
Bud's profile is also private. Bud's account is almost brand new. No recent name changes on the persona history. Unless he changed
You wanna
to
send me
Steam
that?
64 his ID as well.
That's what everybody's been doing. I'll take a little peek. Should we like gently poke them with a bone knife or something?
You know, the fact that they're trying to camp both entrances right now is actually pretty interesting. They adjusted to me. Careful, dude.
There we go. Well, now there's one. You're welcome back anytime, sir.
Permission to end his life, Poob.
No.
Okay.
I only killed him because he charged in the airlock with me.
Oh, well, I don't even see his fucking body anymore.
I insta-chainsawed it.
Ah, yes, the non-existent body trick. No evidence, no cops. They were here. The last survivor kind of ran off into the darkness of the the courtyard. But yeah, both profiles are private, and then the one Bud is so brand new that he's either no previous name aliases on profile or
Well, but when is that name from? Because that's actually like a thing in someone's favor. If they've had that name for like 15 months, I think that's kind of like a good thing.
possibly.
Bud's okay. I think he's a little bit younger. Varen rated him like 3 times.
Hmm.
You know, the only thing I hate about the Pookies is it makes people think we're not on a vanilla server. Nice to be given them by the admins, but like for everybody, just I don't know.
Throw them away.
We threw like 20 of them away from the 5x5, the milli base that fell apart. Okay, I've heard that one like 5 times tonight.
Dude, how the fuck is Akka with the other fucking group in the other Discord?
He can't load this base at all.
Even after the donation, yeah.
I think that's a bullshit excuse.
His PC bricked when he looked at main like early in wipe, dude. I was there. It was like 25 minutes of him trying to turn around.
PC.
You know what's fucked about that fucking frostbite mask is that the entire thing glows. Not just the front. Like look at the back of Airball's head. Like
Yeah.
the actual cloth glows.
Oh,
too.
like a fucking floating head.
Yeah, like Poob's is just the mask part. Yours is like the entirety of the thing. I love that mask, but that's the only thing that doesn't sell it for me. Like one of the reasons I think plate carrier goes for so much is it's like one of the truly black skins.
Fucking black. It's blackout. Like what?
Blackout has a shine to it. Black plate carrier does not.
Oh, so it's flat black.
Oh, it's 100% flat black. Yeah.
What a way to get people to waste their money.
That's
It's not
intentional.
black enough.
Well, I mean, if you're fighting at night, I think what cracks me up is we use it in the snow all the time.
Well, I mean, for a while, the melee team was running around the entire glory set, which is nothing but white with like accents of black.
Okay, so it's all right. So the building that I built on the build server is identical to this one, upkeep wise, and room size wise.
For which one? The tier ones? The tier...
Yeah, except what I did was I reincorporated, because I changed the hallway layout. It's got the vending machines are in it again, and it's got 2 extra turrets on each floor, or 1 extra turret on each floor. So there's no blind spots, and the turrets can defend each other.
Honestly, if the tier 1 was back to the original like 2-wide design hallway, I think there'd be almost no issues with that. But it's just I like
You're
this
wasting
design.
a 2x2. You're not using it at all. Like that 2x2
Right.
fucking hallway.
Yep, I hate it.
On 2 floors is nothing.
We ended up using it every time.
For what?
Before they got access to a research bench or repair bench, the
They
tier
can
1
put
work
you can
bench.
put that shit outside. Like that's
Well,
communal
no, but
access.
it does suck having it outside. It would be really nice
Oh.
to get that up on the 2nd floor.
That research bench outside has caused a couple customers some
Yes, it
fuckiness,
it
because
has. So that's what I'm thinking.
Then don't put a fucking research bench. Make them upgrade to a tier 2 to get a fucking research bench. You want a research bench? Get a fucking tier 2.
That's a pretty basic thing.
Wasting a 2x2 in a build just to put blocks on a build just to give an extra fucking corridor is completely asinine. It's wasteful space.
yeah, well, it didn't work very well this wipe, and we ran out of tier 1s.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the way we have it set up now. We should have just built a second one. I don't know why we didn't build a second one when it was 2 rows of metal, and we could have been turning more rooms. Lots of people didn't buy tier 2s because that was all we had available. It's really interesting. So you can have an elevator right under a triangle.
That was actually pretty interesting myself. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I'm curious if there's any kind of snaky build things you can do with that.
there's a couple weird things you can do with elevators because their block placement is weird. Like, I think you can still put a floor frame and do a
Got actual heli coming in.
That's actual fucking heli, and that's right here. That's gonna fly over us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside. We don't really have a good spot to take it from right now. Unless we want to be doing a bunch of repairs.
I'm hiding.
Yeah, we never really built a heli tower. I guess I can go take it from the TCs, but like, I never think heli's worth it.
I've got, well, never mind. I was gonna say I've got the M2 in my hands right now, but I'm gonna let it fly by.
Yeah, just let it go. That is the wise thing to do. Be different if we didn't have deployables on every square inch of the base, but we're all built up now. I just feel like the what you get out of heli is like so minor anyway, you know? I guess you can get, if you get rocket C4, I guess that is a significant amount of sulfur, right? It's like a row.
Ooh, okay, Poob, look at that design. I actually really like that.
Yeah, I guess doesn't that kind of suffer from the same thing in the front where it's got extra hallway space that you're kind of sacrificing? Go inside that front little area. Hey, a drone. It's not bad.
It's perfect.
It's more than a 2x2 of wasted space in the hallway, though. 5 squares, 4 triangles.
Where are we gonna put the? Well, I mean, you could put the research bench and the tier 1 workbench down there too.
I just up against the wall, yeah.
Can you put the tier 1 workbench in front of the TC?
Probably. I don't think that helps much though, right? They just have to C4 the window.
They don't, but I'm saying like you could block it, put it there. I think the TC tumor off the side is weird. I like it where it is.
What's nice about the way we have it now is it's just nobody knows, like, you would never guess that it's there. It's like the last place in the world you would want to go or check.
He's addicted to that fucking tea.
Watch just nobody take heli. It's not even 4 a.m., man. Come on.
Not 4 a.m., but hey, there's only... Actually, no, hold on a second. There's 129 people on right now.
Someone's gonna take that then.
Have to. No reason they'd let it by. On the bright side, I probably will have a job here coming up soon.
Is it the same thing? Like you said they were just like trying to reorganize you, or is it some altogether different?
It was a mix. I got an offer like within 30 minutes of having the interview with the larger corporation. They're like, holy shit, he's exactly what we need. I got an offer in the email within 30 minutes. Had to tell him, hey, although you're a great company, I need to hold off for a minute to wait to find out, if my main job does something. That day, I went to work expecting like to not receive an email or anything about the restructuring, and I actually have an interview for the work from home position. So with any luck there,
which is better?
The work from home position by far. It's a
Yeah.
part-time versus full-time job. But at least with the full-time job, I know exactly what the hell I'm doing. The hours are flexible because we open at like I think the tech lines open at like 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. But they're only 8-hour days.
Yeah, I was gonna say
provided
you'll do 8.5-hour shifts or whatever, depending on your state. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good.
That's perfect. 15.50 an hour.
That's pretty typical call center starting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I find out here in a couple days how that interview works. I mean, I'm not 100% on it yet. There's still I still have to do an internal interview, but they're probably I'm gonna hope that they're gonna keep me around because I've been with the company for like 5 years. And
Just make sure you're not giving up that other one for something you're not sure about.
I told them that like I'll keep in touch.
Yeah, they're gonna move to fill that job.
What's behind the garage? Oh, okay. The electrical's garage. Here's what. Nothing but solars, yeah. So here's what I was gonna say. That bottom floor Poob, as you mentioned, it's not really wasted space because if you look on the top floor, you can't place anything on top of a ladder hatch or a graded floor. So if we want to put a workbench in there, it has to be on the first floor. The graded floor was always there for a reason to stop in case of somebody being a shitter.
What's the upkeep on that version that you're building?
Show you.
If that's identical, I like that design. You could do the Chinese marketplace.
I'm sorry, it's a little more stone. It's like 500 more stone. But here's one major selling factor. Not only do we get the vending machines back, and just the way it lays out, it's like a wider berth of a front, so it's more coverage. Because see, look, there's 4 turrets on the front now too, not 2. Then, see how the left and the right rooms are designed? They don't connect to the rooms next to them. The only rooms that connect are the middle back ones. So the only ones that could be soft-sided in are the middle ones. So we only have to metal the 3 walls in the middle and the floors from the first to the second floor. There's less metal being used on this base. That's right. When it comes to building. Gave room for neon signs too. You put neon signs right here on both sides.
I can technically put them in front of the windows too.
Right, yeah, in between, right here. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, well, not right there. For some reason it doesn't let you put it on the top of a bottom window. Over the top of a bottom floor window, but there's a sweet spot right underneath the lip of the
Also,
top
look at
window.
how many windows are here. If somebody gets out of line and breaks both turrets, we just go up and take a window off and shoot him in the face.
Yeah,
There's no blind spots.
I think there's advantages and disadvantages to it.
I like the wide footprint versus the skinny footprint.
How many rooms is it?
16.
Oh, same number of rooms. Okay.
Same number of rooms.
Just improved hallway.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
improved hallway is probably something we need to work on a little bit.
I mean, look at the turrets. 2 turrets on each floor guarding all the doors.
Yeah.
They can't fuck with the turret without it shooting him in the face. And each turret will cover each other.
That's pretty fucking perfect, honestly.
Well, it's 1,500 extra stone a day, right? So
500. That's only 500.
yeah, that probably makes sense. Okay, what's the cost?
Oh, and honestly, I think the 500 came from the fact I did that on the roof with the fucking solars. See those
well, and you
quarter
wouldn't
walls?
be able to do that anyway because you don't know the direction it would need to face in.
Exactly. So I think let me remove that.
That's gonna be half. That's gonna be all the 500 that you're looking at right there, because a low wall is as much as a half wall is.
The only thing I didn't like was the fact that I had to put all that shit because there's only one electric room. So if we moved to TC, technically we had 2 electrical rooms in the middle. I had to put all the fucking root combiners up here with the solars, so that was the only thing I didn't like.
That's fine though. They tank a shit ton.
No,
No,
not
fire
nearly
destroyed
as
them.
much. Yeah, not nearly as much as solars do.
Like, because if we move to TC, it doesn't cost anything in upkeep because you just take this wall out. This triangle still exists here anyway. Because if you look, it's the same as up here. It's the same triangle.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you could technically put the combiners in that triangle with that battery and keep the TC on the bottom. But
Yep, there we go. It's fucking identical to the one that's at the shop right now. It's so close.
Well, that's fine. I still think we should have built 2 of them.
Oh no, we can build 2 of them. I just like the fact that we can reincorporate we don't even have to have the shop up immediately. We could build this base first, put metal tools and the low grade thing in here, put the notes in the other one, let people just check in with us to move in, and just good to go. And then we have this up and running immediately, and then we start building the shop next to it, and then build the tier 2 next to it while this is getting filled. And what we'll just have to do is have a big enough courtyard to add a second one. Because I think the tier 1 should always be by the shop. I don't think they should be far away from the shop at all.
Yeah, no. They're too violent.
Because there's always going to be a lot of turret coverage at the shop.
Mhm.
I
kind of want them to have to run past the shop to leave the tier 1s, you know? So I'd almost have flipped the 1s and the 2s where they are this wipe. Like,
The
just
only
have
problem,
you know what I mean?
the only problem with this, though, I see is there's 8 turrets on it. So it's kind of pushing the envelope with the battery. It's still enough.
8's fine.
It's still enough, but I just
8's
like having
perfect.
like 6 or less.
No, like 9's fine. As long as you power them correctly, they're fine. You like having 6 or less because you build low windmills.
I also like the idea of no windmills, like nothing but solars.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be hard to pull off with tech trash is the problem. It would like drastically.
Look at what's going into this fucking battery.
You don't need that much.
No shit.
That
It should be
much
240.
going-
It's 440.
That's way more than you need then, yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
only need, yeah, I was gonna say,
how
you
many
only need to double
solars did
the
I put
input.
up? I don't know how many solars I put here.
You should put 12
Here,
on
how
each
many-
large, and then
How
you'll
many
never have
fucking
problems.
solars is it? 1, 2.
You might
4,
even need
5, 6,
13.
7, 8, 9, 10. There is 12 there. Because look, the top row is all the solars. Oh wait, -1. That one's not used. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. Oh, there's 22. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So you only need 6 root combiners. You're saying? Because you need 12 solars.
You need 11. You need 1 less root combiner than you have solars.
Okay. I absolutely believe that we should not, at this point, should not put a windmill on a tier 1 building. I think we want to keep the cost down. Oh, Poob. This building is slightly more expensive. You're right. Doesn't the tier 1 have a windmill tower?
Yeah.
All right, so that's adding cost to it. This is a little more expensive. It's the same cost, but without the windmill tower. It gives
that's
you
17
bigger
blocks. 17 blocks we can take off the old build too if we're doing solars. And we've got that janky ass little power room on top that doesn't need to be there too. I guess though it does need some sort of power room, but we could make a smaller one. You could honestly get away with a triangle window with a large battery in it, like we did on the tier 4s in that one. I like doing that, dude.
Is that anytime
I don't like doing that though because
I really like that.
Yeah, but then what if it's broken or something? You got to jackhammer out the fucking wall.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Absolutely, you just
can fit the battery back in there.
Yeah. If the battery gets broken when the window.
Yeah,
that's a good question. I would try it, but you could probably, you could probably swing that somehow.
Like if you have a fucking a citizen go crazy, and they start griefing their building.
The garage door is better because you get all that wall space. It's harder to do shit on the wall when it's like I have to crouch to get the perfect angle for it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess garage door's fine, but just that's true.
Just back out 1 metal wall, 2 metal wall, 3 metal wall. That's it. See if you go to these other rooms, there's no connection here. It's not connected. See, they can't pick into each other on the left and the right.
Yeah, that's good. I might pop off. I gotta get some sleep for tomorrow.
Hi, boss.
All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, we can design more buildings.
We have 5 months to design building.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just popped in my head. I'm like, can we make it more secure? Because there's always assholes. And the tier 1 is like the fucking slums.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can always install a series of bug zappers.
That new build is not, but nah, dude, those are so that's the problem.
They're wasted.
Red pods are the same way, dude. They don't really make it safer for customers. They make it safer for us if a raid is going down, but it doesn't that red pod at the gate does not make it safer for customers. Every time we've opened it to kill a hostile, it's also killed a customer.
Yeah.
Well, they don't listen. They don't go in their damn room.
Well, they can't get to their room from the outside when it's
That's
open.
True. YEET.
Alright, here we go, guys. Enjoy your YEET, well, don't overdose.
Oh, sorry, that was an accident, Herbal. I was trying to mute you on my side, and I sent you a server invite to another Discord. Bull, I'm just gonna send you a screenshot real quick.
Let's see it, bud.
Ooh! Not too shabby, huh?
God damn, bud.
I'm out here scamming right now. It's so funny how YouTube will like recommend videos that I'll put 10 of them up and I'm like, these two are the funniest, or like these are like the densest like enjoyment or whatever, and YouTube's just like, nope, nope, that's not what the people think, or that's not what the algorithm thinks. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap up the stream there, but thank you for anybody that was tuned in at this point. I'll probably do more of these soon.